Welcome back to T-Mez TV. Today we are working on a new project. Tim Engler is building a brand new midget, and I've been hard at this project now for 2 or 3 weeks and just kind of been quiet about it. Like, I haven't been posting so much on YouTube because, man, I've just been busy. When it's crunch time and race cars need to get built, man, there just hasn't been a whole lot of time to edit. But rolling into Earls to go get some parts for the EA Stealth, and then we're gonna head down, probably go to Indy Race Parts and over to BMR Motorsport. Hi, Mark.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. All right, so I needed some radiator lines, but I needed them in aluminum, mandrel bends. Earls has a little bit of everything. They got all your silicone needs, zip ties, a safety wire, oiling. They got a bunch of like NOS stuff, and I mean, all of these Allen wrenches are the Allen wrenches you want. Those wrenches, these little tools, he's got it all. Race car tape, race car things, some caps. He's got a bunch of stuff. They build Penske shocks back there. And Earls is a one-stop shop in Indy for your parts needs. They deal with all the Indy cars and have all the like super high-end. This stuff here I hear is amazing. All the super high-end, really expensive IndyCar lubes. Get down here, check out Earls. He's finishing up. I actually got him working back there. I might sneak back there because I can, because I'm T-Mez, and I got access to things like this.
I think I have to make a little rule on the sideline rule.
All right, got all my parts down at Earls. Stopped into Indy Race Parts real quick. Grabbed a couple Pitman arms, and yes, we are headed down to go work on the race car. Got it down at BMR Motorsports, Randy Hannigan's shop. Pretty cool. I grew up racing, watching Randy Hannigan race wing sprint cars in San Jose. He's a local from there, you know, so it's kind of cool to go hang out with Randy and you know, see what he does. He does plumbing here, and with the Brown and Miller stuff, he's got a pretty sweet shop, so we're headed down there. Look at that Ferrari. There's a Ferrari here at the shop. I want to go look at it.
We can make our own fucking spot.
How's it going, guys? It's nice to got. I won't ask Randy anything. Although I did tell the viewers how he grew up watching Hannigan race down at San Jose Speedway as a kid. So you actually built real race cars, huh?
Yeah.
Not micros?
I used to run Rocket Chassis too. Before Triple X took bottom out.
How many midgets you built?
This one.
This one? Oh, look. Right there. You know if you know.
Be done. Just do a small line and off that route softly. Watch out, Randy's coming.
Look at this candy dish. It's carbon fiber. I made it just in time for lunch. We are headed to lunch.
Oh, damn it, I missed it.
I didn't. Just keep leaving from one shop to another, headed over to what used to be Waterman and now is what is it called? Alchemy Engineering, right? Yeah. All right, so like I said, Waterman, the old Waterman building is replaced by the Alchemy Engineering guy, which he used to build all the pumps anyways, and so when things kind of went south, he took it over to make a good Waterman product again, but it is now Alchemy instead of Waterman. How's it going? So here's that pump. It actually has a fuel sheet, but I don't know what is what. And if he said to have it checked, then it needed to get checked.
I think that's the one you handed me the other day.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one that came in off one of your when he had Toyotas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we do know what it is then.
But there's a problem. That's a manifold fitting, not a bolt-on manifold.
Okay. So we're stuck with this?
Right now,
Okay.
I can take the guts out of that one and put them in a manifold body.
So if you didn't know midgets, we thought we had the right pump, but ultimately we're going to have to swap some stuff over. So luckily we have these guys local here in town to do that for us. You said you could get that done by tomorrow. So we're going to go work on race cars again. You got a lot of cool stuff here. I don't have anything.
The guys that they love.
Yeah.
The guys that come up and talk to us on a race weekend.
Ooh, look at these.
And there's moms.
Look at these.
Like, this is us.
So you do a lot of
See this.
drag stuff as well?
Yeah, restore vintage drag cars.
Restore vintage drag cars. That sounds cool.
Car wreck.
That sounds tedious, yeah.
That's Larry Dixon's English first race car.
No kidding. You say Larry Dixon?
Senior.
Senior, his first race car. That is cool. How about that? Straight axle. Oh, if those are the wheels, look at these. Some mag wheels. Oh yeah, I'm not messing with nothing. Don't move it. Don't touch it.
That's a big full engine built for a tractor pull customer. That pile of stuff.
Oh, bicycle wheels.
Wow.
That's where the balls fit in the fiberglass. So he's got a bunch of Waterman parts from the old stuff. He's building his own stuff. If you need pills and different size jets, he's got all your fueling needs here. All right, we got that all dropped off, and these buildings over here, this is like the old, I think Saldana owns all these buildings. Hunter Schoenberg's in one, CSI used to be in one. Everybody used to be in one of these buildings if you've been in Indy for 10 years, but gonna head back to Randy Hannigan's shop and keep an eye on John and Randy, because they're not midget guys. I'm the midget guy, Chuck's the midget guy. We really need to keep them in line. John is a crew guy. He's like a crew chief, engineer, neo fabricator. Oh, my belt. I can't even talk to this without my belt on. Check out this thing. How awesome is that? Oh, even cooler. How about this thing? Yes, that is made out of ARP bolts, it looks like. How awesome is this thing? Oh, it's like a skeleton motor. Wow. Nothing but the best. Engler injection on it. Look at these beautiful. Look at those. I can't even see them, but look at, I know it's beautiful. All right, let's go see what they're doing. So, to make a long story short, this is what we got. And there's no water or plumbing, just this oil pan. So, working on putting this here, welding that there, doing some water lines, some oil lines, and doing the entire plumbing on this thing. We had the water pump off last night, relocating it for the radiator, putting radiator stuff in, and we have been full tilt thrashing on this thing. This is the MF1 by Farrell Frameworks. John Farrell from Washington. John is all right. John is all right.
No, he's not.
Carbon fiber. It's on the IPC diet. Wait till you see the body on this. Something a little different. Oh yeah. Some Stevie Smith tie.
Maybe I was.
I don't know. It sounds like it's gonna be a Saturday thing. Marked. It's almost permanent. We've only been working on this part for its placement for hours, it feels like. But there it's gonna live. Yes. Well, so midgets, it's tough because with a sprint car, you can just like the motor's pretty much contained.
Build a midget with a machine shop.
Build a midget with a machine shop. Yeah. His machine shop is what we're choosing. With a sprint car, it's literally all self-contained. The oil tank is plumbed to the motor, and you can just yank the motor out. Usually the box is on here, and it's a couple fuel hoses, and the motor's out. Well, with the midget, you put the motor in there and you plumb everything around it, so it's not quite as easy to like do a swap. You know, that's why you don't ever see anybody swapping motors at the racetrack. I mean, never. You just pull out a spare car. You just pull out a spare car and fix the motor later.
We're gonna fix that.
You think you're gonna fix that, but I think I like your ambition to make midgets better.
One day.
One day, it's coming. If you haven't noticed, John thinks a little different. And once again, old T-Mez is prototyping something new, thanks to Tim Engler. This is Tim's project. And fortunately, we get to do it with all the right things over here at BMR. Got DMI parts on order, got some Taylor Weld wheels. I mean, look at how good these are. They came assembled with tie bolts, with bleeders in them, all siliconed up, ready to mount these fresh, expensive Hoosier tires. Check this out. Even got a brand new powder-coated Ultra Shield seat with the seat insert also.
Sharp looking.
With your hand inside of it, it looks like you have a bionic arm. One at a time, we start making them some fuel lines. More fuel lines. Ooh, we've got power steering lines now. A main fuel line to the tank. Look how clean that is. No filter in there because it's probably got an inline filter. Check out this. In and out. Super slick. I know what everybody's gonna say. Where is the door bar? It's gone, but we're putting, you can see, it's going from there to there. Door bar. This is gonna be the most closed cockpit car on the USAC midget market because this, from here to there, is way smaller the way John designed this thing. It's a very interesting frame build, and we're really excited to get it out on the track and see if it's as fast as the 7X.
It will be.
It will be. It will be. Whoa. So how much is that?
4,500 pounds.
4,500 pounds? Wow. That's impressive. And then you just blow it, pop it off. So you checking it with water?
Yep.
Checking it with water.
Air's a little dangerous.
Air's dangerous. Yeah, probably. Yeah, makes sense. Well, I'm an idiot. So, but and then with the water, you get to clean out the lines. Sweet. I like this little tool here. That you can see that's the most used one there. But big Donnie Schatz guy, huh? Every hoodie you got is Donnie Schatz.
Now get it to fit. What's that clock? What's that wheel say?
That is 207. 207. I see how this works.
Take notes. All right. Just got to the shop where I've been living. Where Chuck, I should say, has been living. I have a little bit of time off because it's spring break. This is our little table. This has been our tools lately. All right, so real quick, check this setup out. Got my stumble valve. This is a high speed, low speed main pill. These two might be switched, but those are Tim's new design setup. It is slick. Randy killed it on all this stuff. Super clean. I mean, look at this power steering line. Look at this handle. Look how roomy and spacious it all is. Oh, that is so rad. I gotta go though. I gotta go. I'm gonna get in trouble. Madeline's mad because I've been working on race cars.
Hold on, I'm locking everything. Getting back to function. I know I got an energy drink.
When I say we've been building race cars, I mean John has been building a brand new jig for a brand new midget. One of one at the moment. They are working at building a couple more, and we are putting together a race car.
This is home.
This has been Chuck's home for a minute, while him and John have been putting this thing together since the BC. And I just haven't had time to edit lately because I've been down here helping out. We got this thing all maintenance up yesterday, ready to go, and hoping to finish this thing off and get it on the dyno this week soon. Hey, as always, thanks for watching T-Mez TV. Sorry I haven't been edited a bunch, but man, if you want to stay racing, you better work hard to get there. So don't forget to go like and subscribe. I got parts to get. I'm out.